Hey guys, today I am so excited to be finally filming this video. I feel like it's a video that is long overdue, and I've always wanted to show you guys my full morning tidy routine, but something was holding me back. And now I know that we waited till the perfect time because Dyson is actually sponsoring today's tidy routine video, which could not be more perfect. You guys know how obsessed I am with my Dyson cordless vacuum. But before we get into the video and my entire tidy routine, I kind of wanted to explain why a tidy routine is so important to me and why it has helped so much. And I think a good way to start it off is I get the question so much of how do you keep your house tidy with two golden retrievers, because they shed like crazy, and I've just had to come up with a kind of system in our lives to do a little bit of cleaning every single day, and it really keeps our house pretty clean and tidy. There's definitely times, of course, where things happen and you have a really messy house, but for me, dedicating like 20 minutes in the morning to start my day off tidying the house, it makes such a huge difference. It just makes you feel like ready for the day. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I can't really focus throughout the day if I can just see that my house is a total mess. So it just starts me off in a fresh mindset, in a fresh environment, and it just really helps me be the most productive and happy that I can be. So let's get started into my tidy routine. Like I said, it really only takes me about 15 to 20 minutes in the morning, and then I do another little tidy at nighttime. If you guys want to see my nighttime tidy routine, we can totally do that as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the bed. Me and Marcus usually make the bed together, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be doing all of the tidying myself. I feel like everybody knows this is just a good thing to do. Sometimes it feels a little pointless because you're like, I'm just going to get right back in bed. But walking into your room at night, seeing your bed freshly made, crawling in, it's just way better than crawling into a messy bed. So I'm gonna make the bed really quick, and then we'll get on to the rest of the tidy routine. Okay, the bed is made, and I also wanted to mention that we are currently in a temporary home living situation. So this isn't our permanent house. This is a little Airbnb that we're renting out until we do find our permanent house here in Tennessee. And it has made things a little bit tricky because usually I like to have everything in its place, and when it's not your place, some things don't necessarily have a place, if that makes sense. So in this season of life, I'm kind of just doing my best to keep everything feeling nice and clean and cozy, but of course there's going to be things and clothes and boxes and places that I probably wouldn't normally have them in, but still keeping this little Airbnb tidy is really important for my mental and emotional health. So the first thing I did, made the bed, and this is also the part of the morning that anything in the bedroom that is out of place, like one thing I saw on Marcus's bedside table, he's really usually good at keeping his clothes like where they're supposed to be, but the hats always seem to just be scattered around the whole house. So I'm just gonna put this away into his closet, and the rest of the room is pretty much all cleaned and tidied, and we're gonna move on to vacuuming, and I get to show you guys the new Dyson, and I'm so excited about that. This is the Dyson V15 Detect. You can see it's super lightweight, it's completely cordless, which is non-negotiable for me, especially with Camper Honey. I really do have to vacuum at least once a day, or else my house turns into the Wild West with tumbleweeds of hair flying throughout the whole house. You can see you just push this button and it turns into a little handheld vacuum, and they have a bunch of different attachments like for your couch and getting into tiny little nooks and crannies. I also wanted to show you guys their two cleaner heads, and these are engineered for carpet and hardwood. So this one is engineered for the hardwood. This is called their Slim Slim Fluffy cleaner head, and you can see it's a really soft cleaner head and it picks up any dust and debris off hardwood floors. And a really cool feature about this cleaner head is that it has a precisely angled laser that is going to show you all of the dust and debris on your floor so that you're not missing anything as you're vacuuming, which I just think is really cool. I had never heard of anything like that, so I was really excited to try it out, and it actually is a super helpful feature. And this is their high torque cleaning head. This one is designed for carpets and rugs and things like that. And you can see here they also have this anti-tangle comb built in so that no hairs are going to get wrapped around the cleaning head. Before we start actually vacuuming, I wanted to also say one more thing that's really cool about this. It has a digital display right here on the top of the vacuum. So you can see here there's auto mode, eco mode, and then boost mode if you need lots of power. But once you start vacuuming, it'll tell you exactly how much running time you have left, which I think is really cool when you're doing like your whole house and you can see how much time exactly you have. And come closer. It also shows exactly what's been sucked up, displaying real-time scientific proof of your deep clean. So that's also another really cool feature. So I'm gonna have it just on auto mode, and I'm gonna vacuum our bedroom carpet. Okay, I just finished vacuuming just this little rug in our bedroom, and I already got up so much hair. So I'm gonna switch over to the Slim Fluffy cleaner head, and I'm gonna do the rest of our house and our hardwood floors. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to this smaller attachment that's perfect for couches and furniture. So I'm just going to place this on, and I'm going to get all the dog hair and dirt and dust off the couches, which is a lot because our dogs get in our furniture. So let's do it. And Camper's right back up where he belongs. And I got a ton of dust and dirt off of that couch, which is kind of gross, but also very satisfying. And now when you're all done cleaning, I'm gonna show you how to empty it out. It's so easy and you don't have to touch any gross hair and dirt. All you do is pull down this little red lever over your trash can. It empties out everything. Then you push it back in, close it up, and you're ready for next time. Okay, I'm done vacuuming for the morning, and the house already feels 100 times better. Before I put away my vacuum, I did want to mention something really cool about the Dyson V15 Detect, and that is that there are sensors that monitor and detect particles when you're going over them, like microscopic particles. And when you're going over a more dirty area or an area that has lots of dog fur or something like that, it'll actually put it into a more powerful mode. And then when you're going over a cleaner area, it'll turn to a more low power mode to help save with the battery. And that is something that I've noticed a lot with this vacuum, is that it has a really long run time. So if you guys want to check out the Dyson V15 Detect for yourself, you can head over to Dyson.com. I will also have the link in my description box, and you can check out all the info there. But thank you again to them for sponsoring this video. I honestly feel like it's a dream come true. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of my tidy routine and finish up for the morning. Okay, now I'm going to tackle the kitchen because I usually start tidying in the morning after I make breakfast. Oh, look who it is. To be completely honest, Marcus always does the dishes. He was actually about to start doing the dishes this morning, and I was like, wait, because I have to actually film my tidy routine this morning. So Marcus is gonna do the honors, put away the dishes. I brought my own house cleaning spray to Tennessee when we moved, and I'm gonna spray off all the countertops. I feel like I used to not understand why my mom was always wiping down her kitchen counters. But then when you have a house of your own, you realize how gross countertops get so quickly, and you're really always having to like wipe them down throughout the day. So, Mom, I really understand all the work that you put in to keeping our house clean growing up. Just gotta say that. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this cleaning hack. I've talked about it about a bajillion times, but I always take a little bit of baking soda and pour it into my sink, just like this. I make sure it's a little wet before so I can kind of like get it really soaking in there. And then I just take a citrus essential oil, or maybe like eucalyptus or lime or something like that. I'm gonna use lemon today, and just put a few drops of that into your sink. And this will just help really clean out your sink, and it'll make it smell so good, trust me. So I just let that sit for like 15 minutes, and then I take a sponge and scrub it. And that is like always my last step when I'm cleaning the kitchen for the morning. And the last thing I'm gonna do really depends on the day, but I'm gonna start a load of laundry. So I'm just gonna do that after I finish the video, because it's this laundry machine. So loud, it sounds like a horse is galloping through our whole house. But I am gonna start a load, and then if there was anything dry, I would probably fold that. But lucky for me, there's not. The last thing I like to do when I'm tidying for the morning is light a candle or put some oils in my diffuser. Today I'm gonna light this candle. This is a really sweet candle. It's a little LA homesick candle that one of my friends gave me. It smells so good. But I feel like when you do that, it's like your reward for finishing up your tidy routine, and then it gets your house smelling all good, and it's just like a perfect end. It's like, okay, I'm done tidying for the day, and now I can move on to all of the rest of the things I have to do in the day. Okay guys, that wraps it up for my tidy routine. Step 1, wake up and make your bed and put away anything in your room that is out of place, that's just easy to put up really quick. Number 2, vacuum the house. I know this is gonna be very dependent on your living situation, because I feel like in reality, if you don't have lots of pets or shedding animals, I feel like you don't really need to vacuum every single day. But for me, vacuum every single morning, and that really just helps to make the whole house feel so much fresher. Step 3 is tackle the kitchen. Put away any dishes, clean the dishes in the sink, clean the counters off, and just make sure everything is nice and put away in the kitchen. And number 4, put any laundry away, fold any laundry that is clean from the night before, and then reward yourself with a nice little candle or put some oils in your diffuser. And honestly guys, it makes such a huge difference. I was talking to my friends and they were like, how is your house always clean every time we come over, even if we come over unannounced? And I swear it is really my morning tidy routine, because it just makes it so that things don't get out of hand and you're just staying on top of your cleaning routine, and it's not like this huge long process that you have to do every day. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, and thank you again to Dyson for sponsoring this video. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.